on here. Well, hey, having here. How do you see the chat part of it here? I don't know if it comes up or not. Let's go here, see if there's anything on this that know anything. Hey, Wilmer, what's going on, brother? I did like watching your video the other night of you on your front porch walking down the track. My wife absolutely loved that, living that close to the train track. Would be in heaven, for sure. We just testing this out, see what's going on. Hey, Nathan, what's going on, man? Did you enjoy your day out there at the train today that you showed earlier? That was pretty cool. Appreciated that. Tomball, Texas here, we kind of have a German Fest twice a year down in downtown Tomball by the depot. And it was pretty neat when to be in it and go real slow and wave at everybody going by. So watching your video, Nathan, reminded me of that. What's going on, Randy? Doing all right, brother? Just checking the stream thing out, see how it works and all that. Going off like a pad. It's a Verizon pad, so still called an iPad. I don't know, but I do. Made out of a tin can. He thought it was pretty cool because he really likes doing metal work. So any of y'all do anything today on working on your railroads today? Oh, it's pretty cool. I got it on a computer now and watch it now. I can kind of see, I think, the chat a little bit better. So, yeah, big delay. That's kind of, it's weird. I am technically challenged. I promise you that. All of y'all are subscribed to me. I want to say thank you. I appreciate that. Just going with this channel thing now. It's something new. Never done it before. It's a lot of fun. Love the community with everybody. It's a lot of fun. Really enjoy it quite a bit. At your house or your son's house, it doesn't matter anywhere. It's fun, but it's good times to do it with your son. That's a good time. My son, he's 18 now, and I got a picture. Maybe I'll post it up here soon of finally helping me with the train layout. He kind of got discouraged because he was helping put my all. I mean, I really like your wall and river scene you got. I think I've commented and told you that, but I really do like it. It's pretty nice. So good job, Tony. I gotta find a for this pad. Y'all probably getting dizzy me moving it around quite a bit. You said it was cooler up there too, didn't you, Tony? And you said that helps that Woodland Scenics water settle better, if I'm not mistaken, is what you said. It's so humid here. It's so humid here in Houston. I've kind of told myself I wanted to wait to pour that when it gets cooler outside. All right, Creative Royals. I think your name is Ben, if I'm not mistaken. Thanks for following me. Appreciate that. Tony, are you in a basement at your house there? I remember some things. In the 60s. Now you make me sick there, Wilmer. I think we're up in the low 80s right now with 200% humidity. I personally got tired of people asking for followings and subscription on his chat. It really got to me. Well, I want to know what y'all's feelings are on that. I personally feel like if you're going to get subscribers, you have to go out and earn them, I guess, as you would say. Don't get on somebody's live stream and start asking for subscriptions. I think that's disrespectful to the person that's doing the live stream because they put a lot of thought into what they're going to do for their show. So that's my thoughts. What are your thoughts on it? And I messaged with Vinny yesterday, matter of fact, and he was pretty, in his words, he was pissed off. Don't blame him a bit. Tell you what, I'm out here in the garage right now and the mosquitoes are carrying me away. I'm glad all of y'all feel like y'all agree. That's awesome. I told Vinny that I'm going to post a video about it and just let everybody know about it. So, and also, it's not just his video. I was watching, I think, I don't know whose it was, and there's somebody on there just going. Never heard of the person. The only thing I did to his channel was I went to it and I blocked him because it was so annoying. So I have no idea. Maybe I need to go in and give him a chance. I don't know. BN Railnut. Oh my gosh, man, where have you been? BN Railnut, guys. I'm gonna give a shout out to this guy. He's not from the States. He was one of my first subscribers. He's the one that kind of gave me some input on doing video, because one of my early videos you had to look sideways to look at it. But he told me a program to put on my cell phone, and I used it. And actually, that program is what I used to do my little intro with the KCS and F7 and the BN GP50. So being around that, man, it's great to see you. I'm glad you're here. So I'm gonna get up, walk over here, because I have a bad habit, guys. I'm not gonna tell you a story. I do this Copenhagen stuff, so don't do it. If you're under 18, definitely don't do it. You can't buy it here in Texas anyway. So anyway, too much information. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, absolutely. I remembered. Just waiting to see when you're going to bring out some more videos. And BN Railnut's got a whole array of Cascade Green locomotives. So anybody do anything on their layouts today? Tony said that anybody else. Yeah, you keep seeing me look up because I'm looking at my computer here and the big delay. It's funny actually. Yeah, I don't blame you. Take a break. One of my videos I kind of talked about, I think it was in August, my wife bought me some of the Woodland Scenics risers. I stripped my layout all the way down to bare wood. I had a double track main going all the way around it, and I laid it pretty quickly. I learned a lot from watching YouTube. After I watched videos, I learned a lot. So I said, well, let me take it all out. And I was able to salvage all my flex track. I had Atlas switches. I don't like them. But to move on, I needed risers, grade, inclines. But the hobby gets expensive, as Railnut just said. It gets expensive, and it kind of can get discouraging because it is, because you want to do so much that you don't know where to start, and you don't have the funds to do it. So for my birthday, we went to the dog show down in Houston. Dog shows are fun. Never been to one, but it was fun. And then the one hobby shop that we have in Houston was down there by Reliant Stadium. And she said, well, what do you need? I said, well, I really need these foam risers to do something. She goes, well, get okay. So all the risers I needed, and watched Mike Pfeiffer. Shout out to Mike Pfeiffer. He did a video on putting masking tape on the risers, and then putting the track on it. I did that. It works very well. Your ballast does not go through it with that tape. And so what I got that all put on, and I already had 2.5 boxes of cork. I salvaged all my flex track, so I got everything laid, except I needed a girder bridge, and I got that Kato trestle bridge, whatever it's called. Got that put in, so now I've got a complete loop. But now I'm at a point where I need foam to start filling up, making things even, and I need turnouts. I want to go with Pico turnouts. That, geez, as you know, they're what, $20 a piece. And of course, our mind is bigger than our pocketbook, so it just takes a long time. So I was watching Jack last night, and he's got a contest going on. You may want to check it out. I was watching his, and his contest is basically a switching contest. Very interesting on what he wants to do, but unfortunately I can't do it because I basically have a big loop right now. So, but, soon. It takes time, So that kind of story kind of rambled there. Sorry about that. I can get talking and all that good stuff. So, but anyway, kind of looking back and forth to the chat here. Yep, it gets too expensive. And you're in Australia, if I'm not mistaken, right, Nut? So Nathan, you're redoing your layout. Are you in scale or HO scale, Nathan? I think you're HO scale, right? Queensland, Australia. A little bit more than a day trip, wouldn't you say? So I was watching a video the other day, or a comment. Somebody said that their video got deleted because of the music that was in the background being. Have any of y'all ever heard of that happening before? Because that video I just posted, you could definitely tell I was listening to old country music. And if YouTube gets hold of that, if that's the case, that video may be gone. But don't know if any of y'all have ever heard of that before, where they'll kick you out because of background music. One of my first videos, I did a collage of, the first building on my railroad, and it got deleted because I learned all about copyright. So you live and learn. Ain't nothing wrong with second-hand stuff, Randy. That's the best way to get stuff. Yeah, copyright laws. It's funny because I've never read the terms of use or agreements or anything like that. So I guess you learn the hard way. So that we'll make do. Talking about HO. I still have my HO trains from when I was a kid. I got my first train set when I was like 6 years old. It was all Tyco, and I still have an old Santa Fe. I think it was a U-boat, and I still have that. But looking for an old Tyco Burlington Northern. I think it was an F3. I still don't have it anymore, but I want to find one again. Just one of those memory things. Saw it on eBay the other day, and I said, "Yep, that's it. That's the road number. Exact look." As you can tell, y'all, I am all over the place here. So, then he got shut down for having songs in the. Got shut down for songs in the background. Wilmer? Forgive me, but I don't know if I ever noticed any songs in the background of your stuff. I guess I know what I'm doing tonight when I get off of this live thing. I'm going to go check your channel out and listen for songs. I love music anyway. I was a wedding DJ for 12 years. So, a lot of fun, so I love music. Okay, in the intros, Wilmer. That's what I think is funny, because you have songs in the background. They'll apparently they'll shut you off, but you can sit there and watch music videos of the actual artists and stuff like that all day long. You can put them into a playlist. Like I have one that's True Country Music. You can put that in a playlist. Play it over your radio, through auxiliary cord or however you want to. But I guess all the copyright stuff is in that description. As you can see, I'm learning all this stuff. I Am a Train. I'm going to look that song up too. Okay, so I have fun with people, especially people I work with. I always show them my videos. I always ask, well, what'd you do on the train layout? What'd you do on the train layout? And so I always play with them. In my video, my intro is a song that's an intro to a song. And I think out of 10 people, only one person has recognized the intro to that song. I would tell y'all what it is, but I'm afraid I'd get in trouble, if you know what I mean. So if you ever listen to my intro, if you know what it is, leave me a comment somewhere. It's pretty fun. I will tell you it's a hip-hop song, if that gives you a clue. Hip-hop song that goes into rap, if I'm not mistaken. I like the beat. Once again, I was a wedding DJ for 12 years, so I like music, especially with the beat. So did y'all watching Vinny's live stream the other night? The confusion with Hot Rod's messages getting all deleted. He did a video. I think he posted it this morning about what happened. He said YouTube was messing with him apparently. So here's something different for y'all. We all like model trains. We know that. Do you have any other interests or hobbies besides model trains? Me and Brenda, my beautiful wife, we like to go to wineries and do wine tastings and visit wineries. So that's just something that we do together, along with trains. A lot of fun. Sorry about the glowing head. I gotta move it, I guess. I guess that old light bulb. I got an idea. So as you can tell, I don't have any kind of script or anything planned. I just turned this thing on to see what it's all about. I think it's pretty cool, actually. Had 10 people, now down to 8, but that's okay. Wino, there you go, Ben. Where you located at, Ben? Here in Ontario in Canada. Okay. Nice weather up there, except in the wintertime when the snow, I bet. So yeah, here in Texas is there's a lot of vineyards and wineries. They've actually said that the Texas Hill Country, Central Texas, is one of the best wine spots in the world. It's like number 5. Last year, me and Brenda went up there on vacation. Had a great time. Visited a whole bunch of wines. We say, oh, we'll drink it, but we never do. We just buy it. So, but it's good times. We were actually going to go to a vineyard tonight. They do live music every Sunday night. And there's a gentleman out there doing a George Strait tribute. Really good cover for George Strait. I was going to meet some friends of mine out there. But Brendan's not been feeling well, and it's been raining so much here. Mosquitoes would carry us away, so we decided to stay home. So it's been a long work week too, and got another one come. Nice, I believe it. Just recently got into some wines from Washington State, if I'm not mistaken. Well, yeah, it'd be Washington State. A lot of the wines here in Texas are made from grapes from Washington. They import them in, put into the Texas grapes. Wilmer, you and your wife used to do a lot of camping. I did a lot of my camping back when I was in Boy Scouts many moons ago. And then when my son got into Boy Scouts again, I started that up again. So I do miss camping. I do. Yeah, it's pretty funny when Hurricane Ike came through here back in 2008. We lost power, and of course, and all the neighbors are freaking out because they can't cook and all that. So I can cook. And they will go, "How you going to do that, Glenn?" And I said, "Well, I've got a fireplace and I've got a barbecue pit, so I can make a fire and I can cook on a fire." And I love cooking on fire. I still cook on cast iron, just like I learned in Boy Scouts. So, Tony, you coached fast pitch softball for 10 years. Man, that's fun stuff right there. I used to play slow pitch softball one night. The next night I'd play fast pitch back and forth. And at the end of the week, your brain was just going back and forth because you didn't know how the ball was coming in. Used to play softball on my church league a few years back. So, hey, thanks for the 2 likes too, by the way, guys. Not sure who did it. Don't know if you can even see who did that, but I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. So Daughters, sons that played softball that you coached? That's 6 likes. Appreciate that, guys. Yeah, this is awesome. I would say that's not bad for just trying this thing out for the first time. Hey, John, what's going on, man? Yeah, it's a party just listening to me ramble about this, that, and the other. I think you can ask a lot of the guys here. I've been all over the place on talking about this, talking about that, all kinds of stuff. But that's the fun. I guess that's the best thing you can do when you can't actually see each other all the time, huh? So, John, some of the questions that we asked, we'll let you chime into. Is first one is, what's your opinion on people promoting their channels on somebody's live stream? Pretty much everybody here agrees that it's not very nice to promote your channel on somebody's live stream. And then we talked about what's your other hobbies and interests besides model trains. Wine, baseball, camping, trains. This is awesome. I know, right? Cool. Yep, I live in Texas and you live in P.O. That's what, Pennsylvania? I'm taking it. Nathan? So, Real Nut, what do you do down there in Australia for fun besides trains? Oh, Wilmer, just have a question for you. How often does trains go down that track that's right there by your house? Very, very true, John. Very, very true. That's so true. I said earlier that I feel like if you're going to get people to follow you, you have to earn it, if that makes sense. Then what was the conversation about that you can't say the word SUVSCRIVE anymore? So, repairing your house, that's a job in itself. That is a job in itself. Yeah, today it finally stopped raining enough where I could get out and mow the yard. And, man, the backyard was like knee high. And then I tried to get there and use my weed eater. I've had nothing but problems with gas weed eaters. I'm ready to go old school and just get an electrical extension cord and go electric. Hey, Jacob, what's going on, man? I have no idea why they won't do it. Somebody said something about that they want to be more like a Facebook. But you know, it's not Facebook. It's YouTube. It's totally different. I'm not on Facebook myself. I was on years ago, but I got tired of political stuff. You find out politics is one thing I don't like. I don't get into it whatsoever. You'll never hear me talk about politics. But people on Facebook are putting political stuff. You know, I got tired of my cousin Jennifer telling me that she fed her turtle. She did this to her turtle. It just got old. So, well. Yeah, Jacob, you're right. It's politics, isn't it? I guess I want to talk about politics in Washington, D.C. That kind of politics. Well, I appreciate that you took a break to watch the live stream. And, man, I hope to see you a lot. I hope to see you a lot more. Yeah, social media is going that way. You know, I think about the only thing I do social media-wise is I do have a Pinterest page. It's pretty neat to see people's ideas. My wife I get on my wife's ideas. My wife does her fingernails every 2 weeks, and she gets cool designs on them. She always posting it on her Pinterest about what she's gonna do on her nails, and I kind of go say, well, I like this one, I like that one. The last bit that she did, I picked out. It's cool. Well, actually, she gave me a choice of two. So. Well, just do it when you're ready to. And these last two videos I did, you should have seen how many outtakes I did. It was hilarious. I post them and then I show my wife, and she laughs just because I just start talking. Yeah, for my Pinterest, for my idea for my backdrop on my Canyon River scene. And by the way, I named it Lolita's Canyon today. I asked Brenda, we need to give this area a name. You know, I've already got the river name that will get poured eventually. I said, but it needs a name for the, I guess it's a canyon or whatever you want to call it. And she says, well, name it after, you'll appreciate this, Ben. She named it, said, name it after something, one of the wines that we like at Lavaca Bluffs. Because on one side of the river is going to be a vineyard. And Lavaca Bluffs is the name of the vineyard that we go to in my hometown. And one of the names of the wines is Lolita's Blush. So that's the name of the town that it's in and my family's from. So we named it Lolita's Canyon. Just like that. That's how we named it Canyon today. Train, sports, or anything is better than politics. Amen to that. Amen to that. I'll talk trains all the time. I think my coworkers get sick of me talking about trains all the time, but yet they're the ones that ask me, "What'd you do in the train layout this weekend?" I'll get this question tomorrow from them, I'm sure. So look, how long have I been on here? This thing, where does it say that? I don't know. I don't know where it says how long we've been on. 30. Okay, I'm gonna ask a dumb question. What is Tempranillo? I don't know what that is. I guess I could look it up. You're right, Jacob. You're right. One of these nights, I'm gonna get on a kick about. My feelings about model railroader to be a rivet counter. My goal is for people that I work with to come to the house, see what I've done, and enjoy what's done. It doesn't have to be pretty. I want them to just enjoy watching trains. You know, I've got JMRI. I want them to come over with their cell phones. I want to put the app on their phone and just let them play with trains with their phone. I want them to say, oh, now that building's cool. That bridge is cool. That's my goal. That's what I want. I could care less if there's 2 screws instead of 5 screws. I don't care. That's why in a lot of my things I say the name of my railroad is always in Forever Railroad, where we just have fun. That's all I want to do. I just want to have fun. Make them do switching. Hey, yeah, I'm definitely thought it's been fun. Most of the around, so we're having a good time, I think. Doing switching, that would be interesting. Of course, the most common questions you get for all your friends and stuff is, do you ever have any train wrecks? Do you make them go real fast? Like, well, I could, but I won't. And if it happens, it's by accident. I promise you that. Oh, Roy can say whatever he wants. It don't bother me. You know, I'll laugh things off, all that good stuff. But yep, you know what, newbies, we all started this way some point or another. So, Roy, you back at home or you out on the road still? Hey, Martin, what's going on, man? You doing all right? But it's all about how you want to have fun with your train layout and stuff. know John, he's got videos with his grandkids, and you know that's the most fun part of it too, sharing it with your grandkids. You know, I have a 5-year-old grandson and a 1.5-year-old grandson, and 5-year-old loves it. He loves pushing the buttons, making the sounds, all that good stuff. Up in Iowa, how's the weather up there? I don't think there's any place in the United States that ain't raining right now. Wilmer said it's raining there in Pennsylvania. All right, Ben, man, thanks for stopping by, man. It was great chatting with you. And have a bottle of wine or a glass of wine. It's Sunday night. Kansas has no rain. Not raining in California. So are the wildfires still going on in that area, or are they pretty well contained now? It was sunny today. The sun did come out a few times today. Yep, Roy drives some trucks. Well, guys, we've been on for about 40 minutes. My battery's running low on this little pad thing. I am glad that y'all stopped by. I'm glad y'all gave me some likes. And we'll do this again. Maybe I'll do a video and let everybody give them a heads up when I'll do it again. And maybe I'll to me, this live stream was pretty successful. But I do want to say thank you for stopping by and supporting by just stopping by and saying hello. Y'all have a great night, good week at work. Favorite railroad is the Burlington Northern, by the way, Jacob. You know, now BNSF, but most of my stuff that I have on it is BNSF. But I do like that Cascade Green. Just love it. Where I live, Burlington Northern, it comes through. I even remember when the old Rock Island used to come through. I live in a Houston subdivision. The Houston subdivision coming into Houston. Train track is actually about a quarter of a mile from my house right now. And I have lived on that train track from Houston all the way out here to where I am now. Yep, BNSF, that's all the way. Do Kansas City Southern as well. I just wish there was more in scale for KCS. There's just not much out there at all. It's kind of discouraging. But, you know, I look for it and it's tough to find. So, but once again, guys, Nut, have a great night, man. Thanks for stopping. Jacob, take care. All of y'all, I really appreciate it. And y'all take care. Y'all be safe. Roy, when you're on the road, you be safe. And we'll holler at you.